Hey, it's Mike Manrod here. I'm really excited to talk about a few topics today. The first will be promoting our upcoming Threat Intelligence Support Unit, or TISU, free training cohort wave 5. If that's all you're here for, drop when I'm done with that. I'm also going to talk a little bit, for those who subscribe, about CrowdStroke and our recent blue screen of death incident, what I think about that. And then also just EDR bypass. And, a lot of people are like, hey, what do we do with the endpoint? Like, is this even worth it? I'm going to give my thoughts on it. And my dog's going to give his thoughts too. So, Threat Intelligence Support Unit training, or TISU, I'm super excited about it. We give a free training on campus every year in Building 57 at GCU in Phoenix, where we teach about MITRE ATT&CK, we teach about CIS18 controls, we provide a bunch of basic foundational labs to hopefully get you started if you're just learning. Or if you're like many of us, you've been doing this a long time, but you wish you knew something you didn't. Maybe you have a knowledge gap you'd like to go back and fill in. I know I have plenty of those. There's a chance to use these labs and these modules to do that. So again, very excited. It kicks off Wednesday, September 18th, 5:30 p.m. I'll provide the registration link in the comments. It's free up to seating limit. And if we fill it as we do some years, we'll try to get more seating if we can. So that's 5:30 to 7 every Wednesday night, except when there's holidays or school break. And we'll communicate that to those who register via email and or Discord. But it's really going to be a great opportunity to come out, to learn, to network, to grow. And at the end, you can take a free certification test and earn a certificate. It's like pretty and cool, and we'll present it to you the last day of class if you make it. But it's exciting to see it grow. Again, this is cohort 5. We now have had over 200 people take and pass that test. So come on out, be part of the next wave as we continue to grow and develop and build the program. It's excellent. So in the wake of CrowdStroke, or Blue Screen Mageddon, as I like to call it, and my friend Frank was teasing me the other day about the dramatic text I sent him at like 10 p.m. Biggest outage ever, get online, or something like that. I've had the question asked constantly, should we keep using CrowdStrike? And my answer to that is a categorically don't ditch a vendor because they have one outage or issue unless they handle it poorly. In this case, I was really pleased, at least how I was supported. CrowdStrike, communicated, they were transparent, they took accountability, they apologized, they supported customers, or at least we were well supported. They messed up. There's some things they can improve. That's obvious in the root cause analysis, but clearly they are working to make it better and working to make it right by customers. So again, I think we should constantly reevaluate every technology in our stack. I think we need to view our vendor technologies not like the rocks of Stonehenge, and I have a friend who might get the inside joke about that earlier from some conversations online, but it's not like the rocks of Stonehenge there. We should view them like Lego pieces because our vendors are going to fail. Our vendors are going to become obsolete. Some of them will be in the game, hopefully a long time, but some of them we're going to have to swap out. So I really do view our team should think of things in terms of the job to be done by a security product or technology oriented to a framework like MITRE ATT&CK to see what are we trying to stop at each stage of the game, what products, processes, technologies, aspects even of our team functions do we align to that, and how many different ways can we do it? Then we should test our vendors against that. And resiliency and outages should definitely be a metric for that. We should test the resiliency, evaluate our vendors against that, but make a holistic decision, not just based on one bad day, unless we're disappointed with how that one bad day is handled, which can happen with the vendors sometimes. But at least in my humble opinion, this wasn't that. Now, I've also been getting questions a lot about EDR in general. Is it valuable? I think it's very valuable. Can you rely on any one tool in your stack completely to solve every problem? I don't think we can. I think we need to go back to the basics. I think we need to consider, defense in depth. And I think we need to look at, what are we stopping and what are we seeing at the host level, across the different threats that map to the host level? What are we seeing at the network level? Are we segmenting properly? Are we looking within and across zones for malicious traffic? Are we looking at, cloud to on-prem and how that connection and communication occurs? Is it consistent with what we expect, what we should have, or not? Where is it not? How are we logging across all of our controls? And then what's our detection engineering and response processes built upon that? And obviously, there's a zillion more things. My friends Ed, Daniel, Christian, and I wrote an article a long time ago called Back to Basics. It's dated, but it's really like if you're looking at the identity layer, if you're looking at the hosts themselves, if you're looking at the network layer, if you're looking at the application layer, whether it's in the cloud or on-prem, and then you're logging and responding, you've got a fighting shot at it. And it's not about buying every fancy technology with the latest buzzword. Sometimes we do need new technologies to support our goals. And sometimes emerging innovative products will absolutely help us to be successful in protecting our organizations. But as soon as we simply throw a few flashy things out there, call it good, and don't look at how they can be bypassed, evaded, subverted, misconfigured, then we're going to have blind spots, and those blind spots might cause us problems. So that's it. That's my rant for the day. If you're looking to learn and/or looking to come, teach, contribute, give back, definitely come check out TISU. We're excited about it, and look forward to chatting with you all next. It was great seeing many of you at Hacker Summer Camp just last week. Thanks, and hope you all have a good one. Bye.